Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is MegaShadowFist, and welcome back to VA-11 Hall A Cyberpunk Bartender action. And when we last left off, we were talking to Jamie. So, yeah, unfortunately I didn't get to save, like, right there, because we can't just save in time that you want in this game. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make a cut to when that happens, if you will. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to load. I believe we should be on slot, well, last one was on slot 1. Okay. So with that, I'll be right back. And I am back 6 minutes later. This is pretty much where we last left off. No, you actually didn't end off on this line right here. Okay, as far as voice lines are concerned, this was the last line that we left off on. I don't think I said one Mars blast. Actually, I think I did, but I don't think I... Did I say in the Judith voice? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Anyway, here we are, we're back. So let's go and continue. One Mars blast? Yeah, this is the one. Mars blasts have always seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole red planet thing has stole its nickname.
There! Can't believe it! Myself!
Hey, who's this girl? She calls herself Streaming-chan. She's been streaming her live 24/7. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the advice. Changing the subject a bit, have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? I heard that a supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it. Ah. She's like, why are you, I guess, is that like a normal thing? Hey boss, the explosions were caused by supersonic drones! That sounds better than firecrackers! I've been trying to figure out what they were all day. Oh, I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. And this one drone made a lot of noise in breaking the sound barrier. Is this an area to test that kind of stuff? It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious. So it's not an area, but I guess it is. That's what life is when you live in Glitch City. Stuff like this is pretty... Well, I guess maybe not necessarily life when you live in Glitch City, but life when you work as a bartender here. You deal with all sorts of crazy characters, so... It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious. Huh. Man, if only Gil was here to hear that info. He thought they were gunshots. Oh yeah, that's right. And we said it was like an automobile. Are you worried about him? Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days, but he always comes back unscathed. He just has that Ace Attorney luck, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, someone pointed out, as Phoenix Edgeworth pointed out in the comment section. By the way, Phoenix Edgeworth said, "Oh wow, I love how I seem to be the only person that you actually refer to by name when mentioning in my comments. Everyone else you just say a certain someone." Yeah, that's true. I think though, if I refer to like regular commenters from now on, I think I'm just gonna start referring to regular commenters by name from now on, so you get your recognition. Unless you don't want it, in which case you can say that you don't want it. But you know, that's what you get for being a regular commenter. I'm punishing you. Except not really. I don't know. Anyway, sorta. He always comes back unscathed. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time, I've just kind of become used to it. He can be a troublesome man, huh? Sometimes. Say, do you think the people in the bank will be alright? This isn't the first time a bank is closed like that, but something is off about this. Off? How? I don't know, maybe it's the hour, maybe it's the fact that the news is making an unusually big stink out of it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it. Yeah. Are you worried about something? A girl that was in here yesterday said she was going to that bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but... Never mind. Do you want something else? Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Sure. All right, let's get him a beer then. Which I have memorized. One, got it memorized. That's it. Let's see. I believe I have the oh no, I don't want to test fate because like I believe that I have the gut punch memorized. I believe it's 5 Bronson extract, 1 Flanagreed, optional karma tree, and aged and mixed. I believe. This 4K resolution. I don't remember beers or 4K resolution. All right, mix. 1, 2, stop. Serve. Here. I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Actually, I believe that's true. I believe because for the longest time, I believe that the consumption of just regular water wasn't exactly like a normal thing, because you have to keep in mind that people didn't have like, you know, like you know, like, you know, hydro plant, like, you know, water treatment facilities like most countries have these days. A lot of developed countries have these days. So to counter that, what a lot of people did was they would either just have, like, you know, just like alcohol, like this beer type stuff. That's what they consumed. I believe that actually in ancient Rome, was it ancient Rome or ancient Greece, they had like this thing. I remember seeing it on like History Channel or something. This is several years ago, so I can't exactly remember the specifics, but like it was like sand. You put like water, the water would, like the sand would filter the water, so you'd end up having like fresh water. It'd probably end up tasting like kind of rocky or something, but like, hey, it's water that you can drink to survive. You have to keep the dream alive, where everything is free, can't you see? Anyway. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped to foster bonds and build faction alliances. That too. Given enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born. What? So this is a beer-centric societal growth model. I've never heard of that before. You seem to know a lot about this. Nah, just enough. Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading? No, that's just one thing. I think I probably come across as a lot more knowledgeable on things than I actually am. One thing that I've noticed is that if you can tell somebody 3 facts about a certain fact that they don't exactly know, that they wouldn't exactly consider to be common knowledge, you'll appear as knowledgeable on a certain subject. So it's just one of those things. Anyway, at least that's just my own personal thing. I think I've talked about this before. Brain uploading? I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Let's say you upload yourself ineffectively. That knew someone's in cyberspace. You will still be here. That's true, and if you end up dying, then you'll end up developing your own, like, you'll end up having your own experiences and learning from them, and you could end up, by the time that you die, you could end up being a completely different person from the you that was uploaded. So in a way, it's kind of like you're not even really still here anymore, but you are. It's weird. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere? Well, I wasn't really thinking about that, but I guess that's true too. That's an interesting point. I guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. Hell, imagine talking to your other self. There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations, exposing each one to different scenarios to see how they develop. I guess it is kind of heartbreaking in a way. Imagine someone with some illness uploading their brain to the ether, only to find out that their physical bodies are still alive and here, instead of living in a place where there is no disease. Oh, that is kind of depressing, huh? I remember an article from a while back for the earliest forms of brain uploading. It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. Whoa. You know, this kind of reminds me of, you guys ever play, what's that horror game that came out last year that was like kind of like, it was made by the Amnesia developers? Like, what was that game? I was worried that might have been a spoiler, but I didn't really go into enough detail for it to be like a spoiler, I don't think. But yeah, like they were there was like brain scanning stuff. I forgot what it's called. Anyway, it used the words "burn the brain." Ouch! All for nothing because the data would be corrupted or broken. They halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something after that. That subject interests you, huh? It makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well then, nice talking to you, Jill. Same here, always a pleasure. Say hello to Jillian for me, when he comes back. Please come again. Phew, all done.
You want to stay here? Seems the street's quite restless.
Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple of matters to attend to at home.
You do?
Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. It should be installed by now.
Nano camo? Isn't that a tad expensive?
Yep, to be honest, I asked my mom for it.
Oh, okay.
She had been pestering me about what gift I wanted for Mega Christmas for a while. Mega Christmas, Mega Justice! She's been asking for that for 4 years now, and I've always said I was fine. So I took the chance and asked her for it, used up all the past gifts.
Oh.
Feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. Wait, I thought she was, yeah. I'm
sure she doesn't mind. So, what will the nano camo module change from your apartment?
Wait, he's 27? Yes, I told you guys that a few episodes ago. I got the basic plan. Walls and one piece of cloth. So I picked my kotatsu too.
You have a kotatsu?
You know what a kotatsu is, boss? I explained what this is to you, ladies and gentlemen. I explained this to you guys. Let's see if you guys remember.
I'm more impressed you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but a kotatsu?
Not so much. Oh, I'm not quite sure if people know this or not. Futon. It's actually a Japanese thing. It's like a flat bed. It's not the same thing as like what like Americans or like Westerners call futons. Like that, the foldable like it's like the foldable couch that doubles into a bed. That was actually inspired by the futon, like the Japanese futon, but they're actually completely different. But yeah, it's basically a bed thing. Kotatsu. I've already explained that. Yeah, that's not exactly common knowledge. Futon's not exactly common knowledge either, is it? Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. And the Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces.
You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that.
Let's plan a day to grab a beer. Beer, yeah?
No more dancing! I'm tired!
What do we do with her?
I'll take care of everything, don't worry.
Alright, sorry for leaving her like this.
No problem.
Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss.
Careful out there.
Alright, so total earnings 13,630, drinks total 630, mistakes 0, commission 30%, today's payment 189. Okay, so we get 189 per day. So like we get about $200 per day. Tips 350. We got tips. Flawless service bonus 500. Get a nice wall pattern or something, $400. So we got 1439 total. Like that's how much we earned. And then total funds 5976. That's how much we have. I have to be mindful of this because I was talking to Nobi. You have no new notifications or reminders. Jill wants to buy a fan even though it's winter. Buying one will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now use Nano Camera to customize your room. Should I do that? Okay, so I was talking to Nobi about this. Like, I talked to him about this. And he said, actually, this is about a week ago. I had just finished recording, I believe I had pretty much just finished recording last week's recording session. And he said he was playing through a second playthrough because he ended up getting the bad ending for the game. And he said, fair warning, be careful on what you spend because you'll end up be careful on what you spend your money on because like you'll end up getting the bad ending. And he said that and like I was like, because like you know, like if you don't do it, Jill will be distracted. And actually, from what he's told me, it's actually her being distracted isn't as bad as you think it is. Like it doesn't affect dialogue at all. It affects something else, which I'm not really gonna say. I'll save that for you. Whatchamacallit. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start focusing on just saving money and not really focusing on Jill's stupid things. Like, I'm not gonna give you a fan. That's stupid. It's freaking December. No. All right. Nano Camo app. Alright, the Nano Camo app, incredible, customize, we can customize it? No. The moment there's money involved, I'm not into it. About, Nano Camo is a company founded in 2068 and the pioneer of nanomachine fabric capable of real-time texture swap. Meant for military use, we bring our products to the general public at the most affordable prices. What's a Nano Camo? Something to liven up things in this room. Mascot. Camotan is our mascot. She's designed by veteran character designer from Sukeban Games, Kiriring51. Birthday, 2401. Bust, weight, height, 85, 65, 90. So that's a pretty good hourglass figure, actually. Likes Musashi. Musashi Battleship. Tactical fashion and peach cake. Okay. Tactical fashion, excuse me. Anyway, let's go and look at Augmented Eye. Pollution to reach historic. I believe we've read this before, haven't we? Even though most countries in the world, our contamination levels will force the whole population. Okay, so no. This is all. I know there's an exclamation mark, but I was wondering if like maybe that's just saying that there's one new article. That doesn't necessarily mean that there's 3 new articles. But yeah, anyway, the augmented eye pollution to reach historic levels next year by Kimberly Vallhalla. Even though most countries in the world are adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, which city still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low with profits high. And as a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. I don't know who this says. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in a report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you'd better get used to it. Jeez. How long until someone says pollution is good? There's a book. There might be. The augmented eye is being attacked by AE staff. Hi everyone, we take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye, and we have the obligation to disclose the recent articles that Alice_Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice_Rabbit themselves, or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice_Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff. Thank God I don't pay these fuckers for a sub. Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Updating. Okay, hold on. Let me check how is my Audacity file going. Not good at all. Okay, I'm back. I ended up having that weird audio Audacity thing. Like, that happened at the end of the previous recording session, or at the end of the final recording, or the end of the recording session for Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, and now it just happened again. I've never had that happen 2 recording sessions in a row before. It's making me kind of paranoid. I don't know. It's one of those things. Anywho, Lederhosen, let's go ahead and continue. Yeah, so this episode ends up having like some weird time thing. It is what it is. Augmented Eye. Alliance Rise of the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Updating by Kimberly Vallhalla. Hijacked screens at downtown Casanova announced that what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. The White Knights counterterrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by an external network attacker. We might be dealing with a dual threat here. CTO's Chloe Bauer told AE. I think I gave I don't want to do it. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Hope Say is alright. Well, that's to be expected, eh? That is what it is. That's what happens when you mess with me. Is that what you call it? Dangere Dangerous Opinions. Apollo Bank is being attacked. I believe this is actually supposed to be like a Reddit thing, actually. Apollo Bank, not Reddit, 4chan. Yeah, I think it's 4chan. Apollo Bank is being attacked, and no one is reporting on it. Are you actually surprised? Considering the nature of their threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do we have any sources there? I'm posting from the site. Looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit the White Knights disbanded. And the White Knights disbanded. Wow. So they're actually helping the protesters? That's not the way to help the people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place, lol. Let's wait for more info. This thread is closed. May the gods guide Say to safety. Streaming Chum thread. Did anyone see last night's escapade? She was at the Vallhalla bar. It was alright. Bartender was a cutie, but man, is she full of herself. What? Excuse me? Don't care if I'm going next week and ask for a date. We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody there has guts to ask someone out. Is she still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender's been telling everyone they need to be careful with their words, lol. Okay, yeah, because they're commenting on the whatchamacallit. I wonder if there's illegal activity going on there. Like, why do they need to be careful about what they say? Maybe they're avoiding casual racism. True, but still, it wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. This fucking city. At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking some rest was about a week ago. Crash is one hell of a drug. This thread is close, jeez. Man, it sounds shitty when they put it that way. A White Knight just beats me up. I'm fucking crying right now. Let me tell you the story. Waiting for OP to deliver. I'm here. Anyway, here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy milk, and when I'm finally out of there,
A group of 3 white knights stopped me and started asking for my ID and also wanted to see my bag to check if I wasn't a scalper. And once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID, and I just, what the fuck? Why would I have that on me? There's no enforced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense. And because I don't have it on me, they asked for money or else they plant drugs on me. I, of course, refused, but they lose their patience. And one of them hit me right in the temple with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor, so they just took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man. I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hellhole. I'm so tired of this shit every fucking day. This thread is closed. I've been lucky to never have that kind of problem with the White Knights, I guess. Alright, I guess now it's time to save over slot 2. Let's go ahead and go back. Quick check. What is my whatchamacallit at right now? Is it still going? Still going fine. Okay. I think we're just gonna have to start checking that like every like 5 minutes or so. Stop. Reset. Because like I'm sure like this episode is gonna have like some weird cuts. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode.